I just seen the clip of this nigga Ryan Garcia talking about he wouldn't fight me or he's doing shit way better or he's better or what. I don't know what the he talking about. But guess what though, my nigga? I want to fight you next. We can fight next. You ain't got to fight that nigga.
I feel like I'm very transparent in the way I talk. I call him out, not because I'm thirsty. I call him out because that's generally what I want to do.
Look, Broner, win or lose, Broner's always going to be Broner, and people still going to want to watch him fight. You know, if Broner loses, he still comes back and still going to sell, still going to get out.
What if the biggest fight Adrien Broner is chasing right now isn't actually against Ryan Garcia at all? What if the Ryan Garcia call-out, the wild trash talk, the comeback training, the emotional breakdown, the late coach tribute, and even Broner's dramatic lifestyle transformation are all pieces of one much bigger boxing story that nobody saw coming?
Yo, you got stopped. I ain't never got stopped, ever. In life, no matter who I fought, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You done quit in some more shit. Nigga. Quitting that. Girl cheating on you ass, nigga. I know you getting nice fights and shit, but you ain't gonna make as much money as you gonna get fighting me. Fuck out the money, right? Fight me, my nigga. I'll take your belt. Do he got a belt?
And don't.
Well, whatever you got, I'll take it, nigga.
And will.
So what I'm telling you is this. Stop all that bullshit talking about all that nice guy shit. When you was going through your shit, you was calling me, nigga.
And was.
You was calling me.
And
nigga,
was.
and I was answering every time, nigga. Don't be on no fake shit now, nigga.
Oh, ass.
What I'm telling you is this, nigga. You call your people, my people ready, nigga. I ain't with nobody,
Ready,
nigga. I'm doing this shit from the ground up.
Dolo.
And if you felt that way about me, you would've came to pick me up. You had the money, right?
And did.
You ain't come pick me up.
Because just when you thought this was another celebrity boxing feud built on social media noise, the entire situation suddenly takes a turn. And trust me, you won't believe where this rabbit hole leads. It all starts with Adrien Broner appearing live and doing what Adrien Broner does best, turning a normal conversation into a full-blown boxing emergency. 1 minute, everything is calm, and the next...
That his desire to fight Broner is based on proving himself, not on making more money.
I'm not looking for a number in particular. I'm sure it will be a lot of money. I'm just looking...
You think you can take on Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Right now?
I'll have to train for about
3 months.
6 months.
6 for Ryan? Yeah, he said he could take it.
The first, yeah, he said right now.
He said right now, yeah, but
this, you know.
But I think that you can beat it.
Yeah.
I think so.
It'll take 6 months to be 100.
Because he's really in shape. I thought, like,
Okay.
But
I wouldn't fight him my first fight back. I would
But
get
is
like,
he in your weight? Is he in your weight division?
no, I'm going back down to 40. I mean, he can come down. I'll try Oh, it's not okay with me.
Isn't he already down? Like, you would come down.
No, he fight at 47.
You would definitely have to come down. Because where are you now? Like 150?
No.
You're like 190?
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I just didn't want it. I wanted to like say it with you. I'm like 180.
Broner is essentially telling Ryan Garcia, forget everybody else, fight me. No warm introduction, no corporate press conference, no carefully rehearsed statement. Just Broner throwing the challenge directly into the boxing universe like someone had accidentally left the microphone on. And then came the part that made fans sit up. Broner wasn't simply saying he wanted the fight. He was arguing that Ryan Garcia needed him.
Off the jet.
Broner believes this renewed commitment will allow him to compete at a high level once again and prove his critics wrong.
Got a half an hour left. We'll take you cruising, champ. Half an hour left. This way, sir. Get a little. Count down. Like that. Like that. Controlling my breathing good on my. Don't suck. Shit, y'all, man. And turn that music up, though. Keep subbing, y'all. I appreciate everybody for the sub. I got y'all.
According to Broner's own argument, the money, the attention, the history, the personalities, everything would explode if they actually met in the ring. But here's where the story gets interesting, because Ryan Garcia's response reportedly changed the entire temperature of the conversation. Garcia's position, as presented in the discussion, was that he wasn't desperate for another payday. He wasn't looking around the boxing landscape thinking, who can make me the most money? Instead, the narrative coming from Garcia was that if he fought Broner, it would be about competition. It would be about settling the questions. It would be about proving something. And suddenly,
Go straight, thumb down, push up against me right here. So up, yep, pain with that. We're gonna do palm up, same thing, push up against me here. A little bit. Okay, so we got biceps in there. Bring that across, straight elbow right there. Good. Down and push up against me one more time. A little bit. Okay. So we got a little bit of labral stuff, a little bit of rotator. When I push right here, any pain with that? Okay. And then biceps tendon also showed as positive. So when I push in right here, is that tender going?
No,
Feels good. Okay. Do you have high pain tolerance? High pain tolerance?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like some of those things based on what you showed. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I just want to make sure we're going in the right direction with it. That pinch that you felt on the other side, do you feel that over here? A little bit. You can relax. I got you here. Any pain with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had any major shoulder injuries in the past?
Not that I know of.
No surgeries or anything like that? Let's go ahead and push up against me again. A little bit weaker on this side.
suddenly we had two fighters talking about the same fight for completely different reasons. Broner was talking legacy, opportunity, and the size of the moment. Garcia was talking relevance, competition, and whether the matchup even deserved to happen. And that difference? That's where the real drama begins, because Broner didn't stop there. Oh no. He went straight for the pressure points, reminding everyone that he had never been stopped in his career and questioning whether Garcia truly had the right to dismiss him. The message was basically this: you can call yourself the bigger star. You can talk about your current position. You can point toward bigger fights. But don't forget who I am. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, the story suddenly became bigger than a boxing match. It became a battle between two versions of boxing fame. One fight.
I'm about to order something, man. I'm so happy that man. Man, I'm just so happy to get all this special healthy food in here. Man, food is just so healthy. And we need to go feed the homeless with that shit. That need. I'm about to order me some ribs or some shit. So. This is right there. Ain't gonna do nothing else. We gonna get this motherfucker popping now, y'all. I'm telling you. What I do. This is what I do now.
They're trying to prove he still belongs in the conversation. Another trying to prove he has already moved beyond it. And then, breaking news. The internet started doing what the internet does best. Fans began debating whether Broner was genuinely capable of pulling off the upset, whether Garcia was underestimating him, and whether this whole exchange could eventually become a real fight. But just when you think that's the main story, here comes the first twist. Broner himself reportedly acknowledged that he would need months of preparation before taking on Garcia at his best. Wait, what? The same Broner
Fire.
As AB continues his mission to rebuild his career and chase another world title, an emotional moment reminded everyone what is driving his comeback. Broner was moved to tears after his manager surprised him with a special teddy bear containing voice recordings and photographs of his late coach, Mike. The heartfelt gift was designed to keep the former 4-division world champion inspired during training and to remind him of the guidance, belief, and discipline his longtime mentor instilled in him. Listening to his late coach's voice brought back powerful memories, reinforcing Broner's determination to stay focused and avoid the mistakes that once derailed his career.
What up, gang?
What's up, bro?
I got you a gift. Got you a gift. It's something, I know you're used to, like the chains and all the extra stuff. But first, I
Got it all here, kid.
got this for you first.
Respect that.
I want you to click it. You got coach now. You got no reason not to lock in.
Coach Mike, Coach Mike, man.
I got Coach Mike with you forever now.
Coach Mike, man. You gotta sleep with me every day, bro.
confidently talking about beating Ryan Garcia wasn't necessarily saying he should jump into the ring tomorrow. He was saying, essentially, give me time to become the version of myself I believe I can still be. And that changes everything. Because now the question isn't simply, can Broner beat Garcia? The question becomes, can Broner rebuild himself enough to even find out? And this is where the comeback story gets surprisingly emotional. While social media was focused on the trash talk, the weight classes, the possible matchup, and who would win, another story was quietly developing behind the scenes. Broner's attempt to rebuild his life around boxing. Reports and public comments suggest he has been focusing more heavily on training, physical conditioning, healthier routines, and gradual progress. And here's the part nobody expected to become one of the emotional centerpieces of this entire saga.
Yeah, bro. Respect that. Respect that. Ear boxer. Turn that bit up.
You got this to keep next to you the whole time. So you got it's a picture frame and it's a bunch of pictures of you and him. So Coach Mike with you now. You got no excuse not to lock in.
Yeah.
What? And there's a bunch of photos of you and him.
What, in there?
Yeah, I found anything I found on the internet, bro.
For real?
Yeah, everything I found on the internet, I put it in. There was a photo of you as a kid with him, too.
For real?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Broner reportedly received a deeply personal gift connected to his late coach, Mike. Not another flashy chain, not another luxury item, not some giant celebration. A teddy bear containing recordings and photographs tied to memories of his former mentor. And suddenly, the loudest man in the room wasn't talking anymore. The energy changed. The jokes disappeared. The bravado disappeared. For a moment, Broner wasn't the controversial boxing personality fans argue about online. He was simply a fighter confronting memories of someone who mattered deeply to him. And if you were watching closely, you could argue that this was the moment the entire Ryan Garcia storyline got reframed. Because maybe the real opponent isn't Ryan. Maybe the real opponent is everything that has happened since Broner was at his peak. Maybe the real fight is against time, against inconsistency, against doubt, against the question every aging fighter eventually faces: can I become the person I used to be, or do I have to become someone completely new? And then, breaking news again, the conversation takes another unexpected turn. Because while Broner is publicly challenging Garcia, he is also giving Garcia credit in another potential matchup. When asked about Ryan Garcia against Conor Benn,
reach out to him? Did you reach out to Ryan?
Yeah, okay. The Virginia, you can reach out to me. Oh, you got one number.
How does he do if he fights counterbend? Who wins that?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Easy.
Easy? Why?
No more time. That fight, the talent will show. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I didn't watch it because I was traveling from New York here to LA to be here for the fight, but I heard he looked really good. I heard he's back. He might need 1 or 2 more fights just to get the cobwebs out, but AB is back.
How interested would you be in making a bout between Broner and Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, if it all makes sense down the line. Look, Ryan Garcia has about 10 opponents ready to fight him and lined up, so if it makes sense.
Broner's answer was reportedly simple: Ryan. And not just Ryan, he reportedly expressed strong confidence in Garcia's speed, timing, and explosiveness. Now stop right there. Do you see what just happened? Broner is saying, I can beat Ryan Garcia, while also essentially saying, Ryan Garcia can beat another elite opponent. That's not necessarily contradiction, that's confidence. And confidence is the fuel that keeps boxing alive. But it also creates the perfect recipe for chaos, because the more Broner praises Garcia's abilities against someone else, the more interesting his own challenge becomes. It's almost like Broner is saying, I respect what you can do. I just don't respect the idea that you can do it to me. And that is the kind of statement that sells fights before contracts are even discussed. But then Ryan Garcia reportedly delivered another twist. His position, as presented in the original discussion, was that he personally didn't give Broner much of a chance, while also saying he wished Broner well and was happy to see him taking better care of himself. And honestly, that might have been more devastating than trash talk. Because in boxing, sometimes the coldest response isn't an insult, it's indifference. Broner is saying, I can beat you. Garcia's response is essentially, good for you, but I'm focused elsewhere. Ouch. That's not a boxing feud, that's a boxing Cold War. And this is where fans began asking the question nobody could answer.
Yeah, Adrien Broner pulled out of his fight citing mental health issues. This was to fight Omar Figueroa, as you know, this Saturday. Yeah. Omar is saying that's not an excuse. Yeah. It's not a valid excuse, and he wants Adrien to prove he's actually getting mental health, or else it's just an excuse. Yeah. What do you make of this situation?
Look, I was brought up differently. I mean, you know, when I was fighting in the 90s, 2000, you couldn't talk about mental health. You couldn't talk about therapists or anything like that. All we had to do is fight. That was our therapy. Right. Our therapy was training and fighting. Who knows if it worked or not, but that's just the way it was. It's just different times, different days. I can't really speak on it for the fighters today, but when I was growing up, when me and Mike Tyson were growing up, it's like our...
Is Broner calling out Garcia because he truly believes he can beat him? Or because he knows that Garcia represents the biggest possible spotlight for his comeback? Allegedly, online speculation has gone in both directions. Some fans believe Broner genuinely sees a stylistic opportunity. Others think the matchup would be the ultimate test of whether the old Broner is still somewhere inside the new one. And let's be honest, boxing loves nothing more than a comeback narrative with a giant question mark attached. Because here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say out loud. Broner's biggest enemy may not be Ryan Garcia. It may not be another boxer. It may not even be age. It could simply be the gap between who Broner believes he can become and whether he can maintain the discipline required to get there. That's the real cliffhanger. And if he closes that gap, suddenly everything changes. The Ryan Garcia call-out looks different. The comeback looks different. The late coach tribute looks different. Even the trash talk looks different. What if all of this isn't Broner desperately chasing one final payday? What if it's the public beginning of a much larger attempt to reclaim control of his own story? And now, fake breaking, then suddenly the impossible question doesn't sound quite so impossible anymore. And Ryan Garcia? Well, Garcia can keep looking toward the future, keep chasing titles, keep pursuing the biggest names in boxing. But somewhere in the background, Broner's voice is still echoing, "Fight me." And maybe that's the real twist. Maybe the fight everyone thinks is about Ryan Garcia is actually about Adrien Broner proving something to himself. So here's the question. If Broner truly completes this comeback and reaches the best physical and mental shape of his career in years, would you actually want to see him face Ryan Garcia? Or is the Ryan Garcia call-out simply the opening chapter of a much bigger comeback story that nobody saw coming? Be the most important ingredient in this entire story.